My name is Mario Salinas. I'm a fourth generation Houstonian and acting president of the Progresista Voter Union. I just want to explain who we are and what we stand for. In the quickest terms, let me say that we exist to make people realize that we, as Latinos, are not scapegoats. What we are, in fact, is the future of this city. Therefore, it is entirely justified to say that what's good for Latinos is good for Houston as a whole. Our focus is local. We are loyal to no political party or politician. We are only loyal to our community and what's best for the city as a whole. We will call out so-called leaders who have turned their back on the community through their policies. We will show our community how to get involved and stay involved, whether it's election season or not. How many times have you heard things like, "You can't fight City Hall. My vote doesn't count anyway. Things have always been this way, so why even try to change them?" These are notions that we will challenge with an experiment in local democracy and community empowerment we are calling the Progresista Voter Union, or PVU. For the rest of this clip, I'll explain the need for such an organization and define the term voter union. In case some of you aren't aware, Progresista means progressive. By progressive, we mean we recognize that the local status quo needs to evolve to meet a 21st century reality. We welcome anyone who agrees with this notion. As you can tell from the name of the group and by the stuff I said earlier, we are targeting Houston's Latino population. But again, we welcome anyone who is sincere. But why target Latinos anyway? Because this group, as Houston's largest and fastest growing population segment, is going to have a very large impact on the future of this city. This is a fact, and nothing can or will change this fact. Although Latinos have the numbers, we have the lowest levels of civic engagement and rank lowest in every social indicator. If the status quo persists, we will soon be dealing with a marginalized, unempowered majority or permanent underclass, which is bad news for any city. Democracy works best when everyone is involved and capable of making an educated decision with knowledge of how to advocate for what's needed. Some may ask, so why a new organization? Is this a case of reinventing the wheel? No. Because the majority of existing institutions and political organizations are doing a horrible job of engaging Houston's Latinos, especially young adults, due to a chicken and egg scenario. They don't advocate for Latinos because Latinos don't vote. But Latinos don't vote, we would argue, because no one has ever engaged them by advocating expressly for them, at least not in our lifetime. So you see, that's why there's a need for an outside organization to kick things out of this rut and get things moving in this town for the benefit of all Houstonians. But this is going to require our community and others to expand our comfort zones and get engaged. There are groups that encourage and register Latinos to vote. PVU encourages that work and is open to partnering with those groups. So why do we call ourselves a voter union? Well, first, we don't want to be confused with a political party, which we are not. As a union is the idea to have power in numbers, just as an employer may not listen to the grievance of one employee. Things change once employees organize. They cannot be ignored when they are unionized and act as one. They now have the means to be heard. People down in City Hall may not hear one voter's voice, but rest assured, as soon as you get just a few dozen voters together, they'll listen. We aim to be much larger than that. We as a community have the ability to affect local policy. All we have to do is realize this and organize. One quick personal note about myself. You may notice that I speak a little differently. I've had a severe stutter all of my life. If it takes a person with a speech impediment to speak truth, so be it, as my voice will soon be joined by many others. Because if I, of all people, can do it, we all can do it. This is about those who have come before and those who will come after. About our parents and grandparents who worked their fingers to the bone, and the scores of kindergarten students with a wonder for life in their eyes. Now that you know what the Progresista Voter Union is, I hope you allow yourself to think outside of the box when it comes to local civic engagement. Houston is a wonderful city I'm proud to call home. In order for it to stay that way, our local institutions need to evolve to meet a 21st century reality. I hope everyone watching this can play a part in that. Our next meeting is Saturday, October the 15th at 3 p.m. More details can be found on our website and Facebook page. Please share this with everyone you know, and we'll see you then. Thank you.